Hey guys and girls, hope you all are doing good. This is Sujat Joshi here, your soft skill trainer. Friends, we have already discussed in details about consonants, vowels, barakhadi in Hindi as well as in English, sentence formation, phonetics, articulation, speech organs, reading and writing skills, and also done with the part 1 series interview, that is tell me something about yourself. And today we will be discussing in details about the tenses. We all know that there are 3 types of tenses, that is simple present, simple past and simple future. So it's simple present, whatever is happening right now, the actions which are happening right now is simple present. Like right now I am speaking in front of you, so it is present. So whatever had happened yesterday, that was our past, and whatever will happen tomorrow, that is our future. So we just know that there are 3 tenses, but do we really know the rules which has to be used while framing a sentence in present tense, present perfect tense, present continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense? So today I will be discussing only about simple present tense, and my upcoming lectures will cover simple past and simple future. We use simple present tense to describe when the action is happening right now or when the action happens regularly. That is why it is sometimes called present indefinite. For example, I go to school every day, I play cricket every evening, and I eat Spanish food every Monday. So here, play, eat and go. You are describing something that continues to repeat itself in the present. As I said, I go to school every day, I eat Spanish food every Monday, and I play cricket every evening. It means that things are happening repeatedly. It is going to repeat itself in present. So we use simple present tense to describe an action, what is happening right now. For example, the cat sleeps, the airplane flies. It means the cat is sleeping right now and airplane is flying right now. Cat is showing an action of sleeping and aeroplane is showing an action of flying. Let us take another example. Cheese smells like a garbage dump. It means cheese being in a stinking state. That is happening right now at the moment. We use simple present tense to refer an action or situation that happens regularly. For example, moon looks orange sometime. It means moon has an orange color every once in a while. Another example, Jessica exercises at the park. It means Jessica has a regular habit of exercising at the park. So it is showing the action which is happening in a regular basis. For example, Shyam goes to school every day. It means Shyam has a habit of going to school every day. The action is performed every day on a regular wise. The simple present tense is also used to describe the facts. For example, the president of the USA lives in the White House. The cow has 4 legs. The sun rises in the east. So these are the facts which are true. We all know that cow has 4 legs. We all know that the president of the USA lives in White House, and we also know that sun always rises in the east. It means over here the simple present verb is used to describe the fact. Simple present tense is also used to describe the habits. For example, I wake up early morning every day. She brushes her teeth twice in a day. We are using simple present verb to describe the habits. Simple present tense is also used to describe the things which are generally or always true. For example, it rains heavily in rainy season and we speak English at work. Rains, lives and speak. These are the 3 simple present verbs which are being used, which is generally or always true. It rains heavily in rainy season. Over here we are using simple present verb to describe which is true, like it really rains heavily in rainy season. So it is true that Prime Minister Narendra Modi stays in Delhi. This is generally true. Now we'll move towards second general rule of simple present tense. So the second general rule is about adding s or es or ss or sh or double s or x or z, which is basically used with noun or pronoun in the third person singular. For example, if the verb ends with a vowel followed by y, then we add s. Play is a verb which is getting ended with a, that is vowel sound, plus y. So play becomes plays, enjoy becomes enjoys. For example, I play Kho-Kho, she plays Kho-Kho. I enjoy with my family, she enjoys with her family. I say Ritu is beautiful, she says Ritu is beautiful. Now the third general rule of simple present tense is, if the verb ends with consonant plus y, we add IES and remove y. For example, marry, MARRY, marry. Marry becomes marries. Worry becomes worries. Carry becomes carries. Fry becomes fries. Try becomes tries. Cry becomes cries. Over here, the verb which is ending with consonant plus y, we are removing y and adding IES. It happens only when we use our verb with a noun or a pronoun with third person singular. Now, the fourth general rule of simple present tense is, when the verb ends with O, SH, CH, SS, X or Z, then we use ES. For example, go, GO, go. WASH, wash. Wash becomes washes. WASHES. So over here we are adding ES. CATCH, catch. Catch becomes catches. So when the verb is ending with CH, we are adding ES. The verb which is ending with double Z, like BUZZ, buzz, it becomes buzzes. BUZZES. KISS, kiss becomes kisses. Fix, FIX, fix. Fix becomes fixes. There are two commonly used verbs which doesn't follow the general rules, and those are have and be. The first verb is have. In the third person singular, have becomes has, but it doesn't become habs, HAVES, habs. For example, I have a bad headache. When it is used for third person singular, we cannot say it as she has a bad headache. No, it will be she has a bad headache. They have two cars. And again, when it is used for third person singular, she has two sisters. We can't read it as she has two sisters, right? So it will be she has two sisters. And the second verb is be, which doesn't follow the general rule. The verb be conjugates as follows. When the verb be is used with the first person singular, we use am. For example, I am a good student. When we use the verb be with the third person singular, then we use is. For example, the pillow is spongy and soft. And when we use the verb be in all other circumstances, we use are. For example, the roses are red and the violets are blue. Now, how to make simple present tense negative? So, in order to make a simple present sentence negative, we use do not or does not. In contraction, do not and does not can be changed into don't and doesn't. For example, I do not like vegetables and she does not speak English. And when we change do not into don't and does not into doesn't, then I don't like vegetables, she doesn't speak English. We have learned in details about the simple present tense today. We have learned the meaning, the general principles, and when do we use simple present verb, and what to add and what to remove when the verb ends with consonant plus y. Basically, we will cover the rules of simple present tense and its forms in our next session. I hope my session was useful for you all, and see you all in my upcoming session. Till then, take care, bye bye, and keep smiling. Thank you.
In case you like my channel, guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.